I really want to talk to you.
We got topics. We got logic. Out of pocket.
Converse with me. I'll converse with you. I really want to chitty chat with you.
Consume.
Maybe if I spit on your shoes.
Hey there, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Luke Ryan.
And this is Conversations with Luke, Ryan, and Garrett. This just in breaking news. An old bag of shit gets help across the street from a young man. This old bag of shit, aka a grandmother, shanks him. No worries though, the police has called off the investigation for the granny shanker. It was ID'd to be Woody Harrelson in a wig. Now I'll tell you, Ryan, that's some old news.
And in building news, a man picks up 3 students on their way home from school, giving them candy and a ride 5 miles across town. How sweet.
This just in health concerns. Hey Ryan, looks like on this list you've got a couple of these health concerns. Why don't you read them off today?
Well, today, my spit burns. I've also found out that picking scabs can heal any booger fiend's itch. If you don't have a scab, make one and pick it. You'll stop picking your boogers instantly.
Amen, I know I did.
Yeah, and if you forget about it, here's a song to remember it by. Sink or swim, sink or swim.
Sink or swim.
Pick your skin.
Pick your skin.
Sink or swim.
Sink or swim.
Pick that skin.
Pick that skin.
Pick that skin.
Pick that skin.
You got a scab.
You got a
You got
scab.
it from within.
You got it from
Pick
within.
that skin.
Pick that skin.
Pick that skin.
Go pick that skin.
Pick that skin.
Yummy, gooey skin.
Put that booger down.
Put that booger down. I love that song.
I know, yeah, it really helps me remember to pick my skin.
It's just like those old toothbrush fables I used to read as a young child.
Or like those meth heads I see. Garrett, what are you grateful for nowadays?
And a lot of things I'm grateful for today. First thing that come to mind would be circumcisions. I mean, what would we do without math?
Right, that kind of reminds me of what I'm grateful of. Circumstances, because what would we do without opinions on circumcision?
You know what else I'm thankful for, Ryan?
What are you thankful for?
Haircuts. Who doesn't want less hair?
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what I'm thankful for?
What are you thankful for?
Busty old women, because I'll fuck anything with 2 legs that walks.
You know what else I'm grateful for, Ryan?
What?
Mechanics. But I have a problem. What about womanics?
I'm thankful for Black Jesus and all of the people he's killed. Devil Wears Prada, more like Devil Brought Red into fashion.
Oh, baby.
That's what I'm
Remember that
talking
one
about.
time
Oh,
you got fucked by the devil?
yeah, and it was like yeah.
Ooh, that was a big deal.
Talk about daddy dick.
Talk about daddy dick. Speaking of daddy dick, Ryan,
Let's introduce our first guest.
let's introduce our first guest.
Looks
I
like
would
we
say.
have Jamie Ashton here in the studio.
Jamie Ashton. Oh, let me clear him a
I'm
seat.
getting something right now, some correspondence. Jamie Ashton. Jamie Ashton.
Ow, let me see it. I.
Jamie
mixed up
spelled
the
with a
J.
Y, Ashton.
J's look like H's.
The A is silent. From Silicon Valley, Jamie Ashton is an accomplished bird feed entrepreneur, known most for his discovery that birds will willingly enjoy nuclear waste byproducts such as uranium, and that birds don't die when they consume this energy. Recently, Jamie Ashton went off the grid in the Amazon after...
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, welcome Jamie Ashton.
Jamie Ashton, everybody. Take a seat. Take a seat. We're so happy to have you.
Hey, Jamie.
So happy to have you here.
Jamie, it's great that you are. This is our first show, and you are our first guest.
So excited that you're here.
Thank you for having me.
I did not get through your intro. However, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Tell us something.
I'm from California. I like birds.
What do you like about birds?
Well, when I was a little boy, I helped a dead pigeon in my backyard come back to life through the power of breath. And after that, I realized that life is a long spiritual journey and science is not real. And here I am.
Okay, so we got word that you were a kind of a rocket man. We were really expecting Elton John.
Yeah, love that guy.
But so you are, you got something to do with rockets, but you don't like science.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people put labels on me all the time. Missiles are pretty cool too.
Okay.
People don't really talk about missiles a whole lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Underwater missiles are pretty fast.
Yeah.
One time I did have an encounter with a rocket, and that was pretty crazy.
Yeah. What happened? Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I can't disclose any of that. That's confidential.
Classified information.
Could you diversify the kinds of rockets that are out there in the world today?
Bottle rockets, space rockets, rock and roll rockets, big rockets, small rockets. There's a couple more rockets.
And are those fast?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that
Oh.
because science does not depict speed accurately.
Okay. And our missile? Could you tell if a missile is faster than a rocket?
You basically have to blink. If it's gone, fuck, it's gone. That's basically how it works.
Now, what about if you shot a missile at, let's say, an animal? What would happen? A lot of our viewers at home
I'm
don't know
triggered.
what missiles do.
You're triggered, like how a rocket gets set off.
First, step one, you have a rocket. Okay? Step one, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Step one, rockets are all sizes. Step two, honestly, we probably built rockets because of inspired by birds. And last, there's bigger rockets at NASA.
What's your thoughts on NASA, actually?
Fuck NASA.
It says here you're an Instagram influencer professionally. And
Yeah, that's right.
Jamie inspires bands like Yo-Yo Ma with
I'm
his
tight with Yo-Yo,
vocabulary, like go fast or you trip and get your dick in the mud.
My heart really is true to bird species and all bird kind.
Well, it says here, that's kind of odd that you say that. Your motto, your self-proclaimed motto says, time at NASA, science doesn't keep NASA running. It's love, marijuana, rocket fuel, and birds are God. Never mind, it does say something about birds in there.
Birds are God.
That's all the time we have with Jamie today. Jamie, tell us where we can find you.
In the Amazon rainforest.
Give it up for Jamie! This year, dentures took a 22% drop in the stocks. That's something hard to get your teeth around. Christmas is coming up, guys. We're about 6 months away from Christmas. And me and Ryan, we love to get festive.
You know something, my favorite part about Christmas?
Tell them.
All those commercials.
Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of those Kia Soul commercials.
Those Kia
with
Soul
the green
commercials.
and red Kias.
And the hamsters.
I know, but what has happened to those hamsters today? Do they get to celebrate Christmas? I'll tell you, probably not.
They're working.
They're probably working on Kias.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get to be in a commercial here and there.
Yeah.
When are we going to stand up for the fucking rats from the Kia commercials, guys? Kia Rats power, baby.
Rats.
Rats. Well, Ryan, you know what I heard?
What?
It's movie review time.
Moving on to movie review.
Movie reviews with Ryan.
I'm gonna rattle them off quick. I'm gonna rattle them off fast.
Oh, it looks like we're getting a movie time.
Movie time, movie
Movie,
reviews.
movie
Movie time,
reviews,
movie
movie
reviews.
reviews,
Movie time, movie reviews with Luke. Hi.
Whiplash.
Fuck you!
That's
Fuck
the
you!
one. That's the one. Baby Driver.
Oh. Come on!
Lord of the Rings. The second one.
Oh Lord, where's my ring?
Top Gun.
I'm too short to get in this plane. Hey, I'm in the plane now.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I doubt that'll catch on fire.
And our last one, Rugrats the movie.
This is probably a metaphor for something. Dinosaurs.
Give it up for movie reviews with Ryan. Oh, our next guest. It's a guy who knows a whole lot of stuff about stuff that some people don't really know that much about, and that's why we've invited him here on the show today. Give it up for Businessman. Hey, we are so happy.
I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Okay.
Hey, we're so happy to have you here, Businessman. Tell us a
Happy
little.
to be here. I'm on business, man.
How did you get your start in business?
I've been an entrepreneur.
Oh, nice. So you've stepped your toes in the little pool of biz, huh?
Yeah, I sold daggers for a little while,
Yeah.
little gig, little fake steel dagger at the gas station. What you got, huh?
Yes.
You can never get enough biz. Enough biz is simply not a it's not a market cap. It's not a market equilibrium. You can't even be deducted from transductibles. If you're doing business, you have to commit to business with all of your business. Your body is a business, man.
Yeah.
That's why you're not a business man. You're a business man.
Right.
You know who
Yeah.
said that?
Yeah.
You know who said that? A lady that looks like Fran from The Nanny, which was on Nickelodeon late at night. I helped produce that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the cast.
Well, Fran was a gypsy, psychedelic artist, which was pretty sick, but she was always trying to get me to, go to her sex cult meetings.
Yeah.
Which we figured it out. It was under the 501c3 agreement, so it was tax deductible for me to travel there.
Yeah.
So I did end up, railing Fran.
Here, that you were
This
born.
jacket smells like weed. Do y'all smoke pot? That inhibits your business abilities.
Science is NASA. NASA is evil.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm
I
Jamie.
thought I was coming in with Luke, Ryan, and Garrett.
I'm Jamie. I'm Jamie.
Hey, well,
How
anyways,
much am I getting paid?
I lived in the Amazon.
Shut the fuck
so
up.
Mr. Biz, it says that
businessman.
you are
You're not a
I'm a
businessman.
businessman too.
No, you just look fast as fuck.
Mr.
know birds
Mr.
really
run
Ashton.
out
I know.
fast.
I'm guessing you have a low credit score.
No, man. No, I make passive income.
How
No.
much money do you have in your pocket right now?
Passively? As much as I want.
How much
Actively?
hard-earned cash do you have in your pocket right now?
Hard earned.
Hard-earned.
Well, I'm not a whore, Garrett. I don't get hard to earn. I'm hard and I earn. If you got cat eyes, get them out of the gutter and get them in the cat skies.
Give it up for Mr. Biz! Whoa, is that a gust of wind in here, Ryan? Or am I just excited about our next segment?
Is that Augusta Wind or Augustus Waters?
Oh, Augustus Waters is not allowed in this studio. If anyone ever sees him here, please call 911 immediately.
I think I know where I'll find our next hot spiel with our next guest.
Oh, who's our next guest?
We got Andy Hardware on the set.
Andy Hardware on
Give it up
the
for
set.
Andy Hardware, everybody. And welcoming our next guest to set, Andy Hardware. Okay. God.
Hey, it's me, Andy Hardware.
Andy.
It's
Always
a
such
me,
big
Andy
energy. So
Hardware.
much energy coming into the studio.
So my name is Andy Hardware,
Andy Hardware.
but my friends call me Andy Cornelius.
Let me ask you this. What does any of this have to do with hardware?
I'm gonna tell you right now, people in hardware say, wow, Andy is a firm staple in hardware.
And he's the best.
You're a
Ryan?
firm staple in hardware. So does that mean you have
Give me just a second. You You keep it going.
Oh, you're gonna listen?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a firm staple in hardware. Does this mean you've made any inventions or significant impacts in the industry? Okay, sure. I hope you're better at hardware than you are at getting onto seats.
You know what they had to say about Andy?
What?
He really knows how to
Don't you mean a hand?
hammer things out.
I'm kind of gathering you're more of like a birthday party clown than you are a hardware man. For your clothing choices, do you use fabric softener?
Hardware. I was gonna talk about my time at Disney World.
Really?
And how this does not measure up to it. My name is Andy Hardware, as some of you know. I was born
We should all know by now.
and with the name Cornelius. You guys can call me Handy Cornelius.
He's handsy.
When you need a hand, I'll be there.
I guess that's all the time we have with Andy Hardware.
Oh, do I gotta go?
I don't know. Where can we find you?
Oh, is this a drill?
This is not a drill. This is we're filming.
I'm Handy Cornelius.
Can I have a pen to write down your contact information?
Yeah.
No, not a pen. Should watch my feet, man. I'm not wearing. How many of those do you have?
Do you not want a pen?
I'm looking for a pen. Ow! These aren't pens.
This is the pens.
Please watch out! Please watch out!
Who's the little talk show host now?
Okay, you know I can't leave my seat.
I'm Andy Hardware. Andy Hardware. Andy Hardware was a man. That was me. That was me. Andy Hardware doing stuff with hardware. I can put a drill into a wall.
My name is Jamie. I like the birds and the rocket fuel and the big green trees and the and the Billy Bundy and the big bad smoke. I like the tree.
And I am the businessman.
Business.
I got business and a plan.
Business.
I like to make those deals.
Business.
And I'll give you my business spiel. Let's do cocaine.
Cocaine.
All day.
All day.
And come up with nice business ideas.
Business ideas.
Business ideas.
You know what I like more than business?
What?
I love setting towns to fire. Set them on fire.
Put those towns up in flames.
Stupid little town. What was even its name?
Now it's just a pile of ashes. It's lame.
Oh, the birds are real.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Andy Hardware. Yeah, football is cool, but how many crystals can you fit in your mouth? Open up your mouth and show us how big it gets when you put all those crystals in there. How many crystals you think's fitting in there? I'm guessing like what? 20, 23? How many crystals you fitting in there, huh?
I hate the dentist.
Did they-
You got a root canal. Yeah.